Hello friends, thanks for tuning in. What you're seeing right now is Horizon Zero Dawn for the PlayStation 4. I wanted to announce that I'll be soon recording a playthrough of the PC version once it comes out on August 7th. For those of you who aren't familiar with Horizon Zero Dawn, this is set many generations after the fall of modern civilization. As you can see here, there's plenty of flora and smaller fauna, but in place of large animals, there are these massive animal-like machines dominating the wilderness. We get to explore this strange world through the character Aloy, who has lived her entire life as an outcast of the primitive Nora tribe. She shows an early affinity for ancient technology and quickly learns how to utilize it, beyond simply hunting machines for scrap. Anyway, I've personally really enjoyed this game on PlayStation 4. It's a brilliant story with likable characters, and I think the open-endedness of traveling the world and hunting machines makes for an interesting watch. Now, as you can see here, Aloy has encountered some of those machines I was talking about, in particular Lancehorn and Shellwalker varieties. She's using a focus tool that she finds very early on in the story in order to analyze their weak points and determine what are the most vulnerable places she can attack, knock off components, and pick up valuable resources. Here she's analyzing a broadhead, much more docile machine, trying to sneak up on it. A bit of a spoiler alert. Aloy, fairly early on, learns the ability to actually control and ride some varieties of machines. In this particular video clip, Aloy was collecting rock scrapper parts for some crafting recipe. She needed the broadhead in order to travel to the next region over about 2 kilometers away. Aloy's avoiding one of the largest machines in this region, the Thunderjaw. That's a particularly complex and aggressive machine, so it's best to avoid it. My plans for this series, I should elaborate, can be divided into 3 parts. First, I want to complete the main story on normal difficulty, doing mostly just the required objectives, maybe interacting with some interesting side quests, but focus on following the plot of the game and not talking over important dialogue. In fact, I kind of want to keep my own talking to a minimum and simply narrate what Aloy is doing in third person. For example, Aloy here is deciding to go over this metal bridge, but that's going to leave her in a bit of a predicament as the island here has no other outlet out, and there are a pair of snapmaw machines which are quite dangerous in the water. She is going to have to try and ford the lake here in order to get away from them. I don't believe her broadhead is able to swim. Yeah, it's definitely too deep of water. So good luck there, Aloy. You might want to try swimming faster. And run faster. Aloy is pretty lucky. She barely made it out of that alive. And she does not have too many healing herbs left over from that. So she'll probably have to collect more before she actually reaches her objective.
Keep quiet now.
Aloy is now approaching an outpost on the borders of the Karja tribe, which are a more technologically advanced, relatively speaking, compared to the primitive Nora. There's also a history of violence between the Karja and several other tribes in this region, so they have a reputation for being dangerous. Not that Aloy places much value in traditions.
The sun shines on those who mind their own, so they say.
Anyway, After the main game is complete, the option to restart under New Game Plus should become available. Before that part, I'd like to continue recording my original playthrough and finish more side quests, including the Frozen Wilds extra content, which is almost like a short sequel. Outside of the Frozen Wilds, I'll probably do more general commentary during side quests. However, I'll probably cut out more scenes where Aloy is simply traveling, gathering resources, or not doing quests. Once we've seen enough additional content, I'll move on to New Game Plus for the last part of my Let's Play series. Here, Aloy is pulling up the map of Karja territory, trying to find the nearest location of a machine that she can control and ride to get to her final destination. You might have noticed the very large flying machine right now. This is the other largest machine in the game. I believe that's known as the Stormbird. Aloy is really not prepared to deal with Stormbirds right now. She's extremely low on healing herbs, for one thing. Collecting a few extra herbs would be useful, but not to deal with the Stormbird. She should probably try running or sneaking, just avoid it in general. And killing some of the smaller local wildlife will get some meat to create some healing potions, which are also useful, but again, let's just avoid this combat and get to your destination. Aloy's surely going to get spotted by that Watcher, and it's going to try and alert the other machines nearby. Which it's already done so. Aloy, you should try running. And now the Stormbird's shooting lightning at her. She should not be stopping for small herbs. Aloy should not be stopping to search for ancient debris either. This is really bad news bears for Aloy right now. Okay, the water might help protect her against lightning, but I don't think it's going to protect her against the Stormbird's direct attacks. Nope. Down she goes. Good game, Aloy. Okay, let's fast forward the recording to her actual destination, which is a rock breaker site where she can hunt down a pair of rock breakers, hopefully to take their hearts for a crafting recipe. These machines are highly aggressive. Their preferred method of attack is digging up and shooting rocks at their target, and then burrowing underground and popping up again. Their vulnerability, however, is ice, so Aloy is relying on ice-based throwing items, launching them with her slingshot. Anyway, while Aloy is frantically dodging and shooting ice projectiles, I should elaborate that the last part of my Let's Play series, once we get to New Game Plus, that should allow me to replay the game while keeping my previous level advancements, weapons, and resources. More importantly, I can play on a higher difficulty level for a more interesting challenge, and unlock new visual options for Aloy. Most likely, I'll be skipping over much of the story and non-combat scenes the second time around, especially if I play on very hard or ultra hard. My PlayStation 4 game, as you can see here, was on very hard, hence why Aloy is getting thoroughly trounced as she frantically tries to evade and take serious damage and try to hit the weak spots. And while I'm a bit rusty on it, for the most part I can handle very hard. Ultra hard, on the other hand, is the highest difficulty in the game. I haven't tried it, and it adds a whole lot of challenges besides upping the damage. And I might still try it for the bragging rights, but it could end up being a bit of a slog to watch me. Regardless, I'll record and try to upload the highlights if they end up proving to at least be a watchable slog. For some reason, a couple of Karja warriors have shown up during this fight. I don't think they're going to survive long against the rock breakers. Anyway, that's the gist of the Let's Play schedule plan I have. I think I'm going to do about 2, maybe 3 half-hour videos a week. We'll see how I keep that pace up, but I think a minimum of 2 a week is what I'm going for. I'm going to stay a bit quiet for the rest of this battle against the rock breakers. They should finish up in a few minutes here. One of them is severely damaged, but the other one hasn't been touched much at all. I believe Aloy's just down to that last full healing potion. Frantically firing now, trying to take it down finally. Really don't bother searching the dead Karja. 3 bombs on that rock breaker. Should disrupt it long enough to finish it off. Problem with fighting 2 of them at once is once you get a clear shot on one, the other one has invariably snuck up on you. There, finally getting some high ground might help. Not a very good shot on its underbelly. The belly contains a large pouch for flammable liquids. There goes the last 4 healing potions. Not a good place to be, Aloy. Couple of good shots. Is the other rock breaker down? There we go. Clean shot on the underbelly, blowing up that tank. Yeah, they're definitely both down now. A whole bunch of components on that rock breaker, but unfortunately no rock breaker hearts. no Rockbreaker hearts on that one either. Oh well. Anyway, if you made it this far, you might want to check out my Let's Play once I start shortly after August 7th. Hope to catch you then. Aloy should probably go find some herbs and lie down for a while.